Hello, and welcome to this edition of Young Montgomery, Montgomery County's youth-oriented show where we highlight the accomplishments of our county's youth population. I'm Alicia Escoto.
And I'm Daniel Menendez. Today we have with us a vibrant group of Albert Einstein High School students. They're here to talk about an after-school club that has catapulted them to national recognition.
We are talking about Los Titanes Salseros, a Latin dance group that is simply sensational.
Alicia, let's introduce our guests. Here are Sonia Rodriguez, Vicky Reyes, and Manuel Dominguez, who are all seniors at Albert Einstein High School.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thanks so much for inviting us.
Great. Let's start with you, Sonia. Sonia, can you tell us a little bit about what Titanes Salseros is about?
Well, Titanes Salseros is an after-school dance team that performs and does community events throughout the county and the state.
And we also participate in galas and also congresses, like the Salsa Congress and Bachata Congress here in DC.
And we also, wherever we're invited, besides elementary schools, universities, we dance as well as in the Taste of Einstein, which is a community-based event.
That's great. You guys have a lot to do during the year. Can you tell us a little bit about how many students are in the club at this moment?
At the moment, there's about 15 students, but people come and go. And then there's a lot of people who help us behind that are not just dance, that help us with like signs and printing out papers that we need or something like that. So there's a lot of people behind us.
Yeah, and there's the other group that focus on choreography and choosing the songs for the team and stuff like that. So we have a lot of people in the group.
Yeah, depending on the scheduling or what we're doing currently as a team, we give different jobs to different people. So maybe at one period of the school year we need more people, and other times not so many.
All right. Seems like you guys have a lot of stuff to do. Are there any requirements to join the group, knowing how to dance, certain GPA, anything like that?
Well, you have to be eligible to dance, eligible within your grade. So you have to have a 2.0 GPA to be eligible to be part of the team.
But other than that, you don't have to be Latina or Latino. In fact, we encourage anyone who's willing to learn how to dance to join the team.
Yep.
So you guys incorporate a lot of the students from the community at Einstein, is that right?
Yes.
That's great. You guys seem like a really busy group as well. I wanted to ask you guys about this GPA requirement. What's the requirement for the GPA? And if any cases, if someone's not eligible to join at that moment, can they join later in the year?
Well, yeah, we have to have a 2.0 GPA, and if you don't have a 2.0 GPA during a certain quarter, if you achieve that GPA at another quarter, then you're welcome to join.
How long have you guys been dancing for? How long have you guys been part of this group?
Well, I've been part of this group for like about 4 years now. I mean, I started my freshman year, and it's been great since I joined.
I wish I was like Manuel. I did not join freshman year. I actually joined last year as a junior, and I wanted to join when I first saw them back in middle school because I loved their energy, but I was just a bit too frightened by it. And so junior year came and I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it out and do something crazy, and since then I've been with the team.
Yeah, I've been with the team for 3 years, and I joined after seeing them perform at a spring dance concert.
We want to give you a taste of what these young people do. Here's a recap of the annual MCPS Latin Dance Competition that takes place at the Strathmore, where once again, this team won first place in the Best in Show category.
After months of practicing steps and routines, more than 100 MCPS students participated in the 15th annual Latin Dance Competition on Monday, November 24th. The event was held before a packed house at the Music Center at Strathmore. The MCPS Latin Dance Competition is sponsored by the After School Dance Fund, whose mission is to build strong Latin dance clubs in MCPS and also supports the academic and social-emotional success of students.
The mission of the After School Dance Fund is to promote health, exercise, cultural diversity, and unity through Latin dance education. This event is very special for the Latin community because it celebrates our culture.
Salsa, cha-cha, merengue, and bachata are just some of the exciting styles of Latin dances on display during the event.
The students have been working for quite some time. This is a program that runs all year long. They perform around the community. It really is something that takes a lot more time than just a couple weeks before competition.
It's a way to communicate yourself. It's a way to express your emotions. If you're feeling happy, you're gonna always show it through your dance.
Hundreds of students, parents, and community members cheered for their favorite dance teams and celebrated Latino heritage.
It helps the students because it gives them a sense of responsibility to be teammates and to work together to make things better.
I think the Latin Club benefits the students in a way that it gives them a goal, it gives them something to achieve and a very tangible goal.
Being part in the team has helped me with teamwork, to learn how to work and express myself and work with partners.
Albert Einstein High School won Best of Show, but all the dancers were declared winners because of their hard work, upbeat attitude, and their dedication to Latin dancing.
What I like about being part of this team is that how we help each other. We're like brother and sisters.
This team is not just a team to me. It's actual family.
We are going to take a short break and we'll return with Titanes Salseros. Don't go away. Young Montgomery returns.
Welcome back to Young Montgomery. Our guests are the members of the most popular Latin dance club in the region, Titanes Salseros, from Albert Einstein High School. Let's talk about all these trophies.
Well, like you see here, we have all first places for like salsa, bachata, merengue, and Jack and Jill. And well, you know, like the competition is like they have different divisions, and 4 divisions. It's like salsa, bachata, merengue, and cha-cha. And they have an extra one that is for Jack and Jill, and also the group and alumni. And what we have here is just like a few trophies of the ones that we own. And you know, it's just amazing to have these trophies because this shows how much we work, how much we put in to the team, and you know how committed we are to the team.
Now, can you guys elaborate on that Jack and Jill part of the competition? What does that incorporate?
Well, Jack and Jill is you get set up to dance with a person at random. You don't know who it is until you pick out their name from a card. Usually the girl does it. She picks out the name from like a little basket or something. And she gets paired up with a guy from another school. And then you dance random music. You don't know what's coming up.
That's right.
Now, which one of you guys has actually danced in that Jack and Jill part of the competition?
We've been there.
How scary does it get?
Well, you know, at first it's amazing because you're like out there and you feel the energy of the people like screaming your name and like they're like supporting you. And you're like, yes, like it feels good, but you know, like there's a moment where you're like, oh my God, I'm tired because you're like dancing, you know, for like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, but you know, it's amazing. It's just the feeling to be on that stage is amazing.
And even watching it, I have never been Jack and Jill, but watching it backstage and just rooting for your team. And once the judges are taking out people, because that's how it works, that they take out a couple one by one till you reach the end where there's only 2 couples and they choose the last one. And when Manuel was dancing, he was the top 2, and we were just watching. It was just scary, and the judges would go back and forth, like, who am I going to take out? And it's just really exciting just for anyone and everyone who's watching.
So this MCPS Latin Dance Competition is only one of the things that you guys do in the entire year. But you guys perform at all sorts of county events and things throughout the community and throughout the state. How do you guys get invited to these events? You know, do they hear about you from other people? Do they find out from you online? Because you guys are a really popular group.
I mean, you know, we perform a lot. We perform around the DMV, and people know who we are. So sometimes they're just like, oh, we want you guys to perform here. And so we go, and you know, we have a chance to perform at middle schools and high schools, and you know, it's fun. And also we get invited to perform at the congresses, and that's another thing. It's like another level for us. It's amazing because you see other dancers and, you know, professional dancers, and you're like next to them and you're like, wow, like they're amazing, and we're here, you know, we have a chance to perform on this stage, and you know, it just feels good.
Yeah, it's just a matter of broadcasting ourselves and putting ourselves out there for the community to see. We, just besides elementary schools and just high schools, we go to community events where everyone, like in the Wheaton area, for example, can see us dance, and that's when people who are interested see us, and we get contacted to just go to other similar events.